Welcome to this Essential Oils for Caregivers webinar. Thank you so much for wanting to enhance your caregiving with natural support. I'd like you to grab a scrap piece of paper and write down any questions or comments as we go along. And to start out, please write down your 3 biggest issues as a caregiver. I am Roxanne Wheeler, a longtime educator and registered nurse, wife, mother, and grandmother who is passionate about what these essential oils can do for us every day. I've trained hundreds of people on essential oil use over the past 2.5 years. I recovered from a rare brain hemorrhage with the support of essential oils and have helped many people to be their best using them. At the end of the webinar, be sure to complete the form to request your free bottle of wild orange essential oil as my gift to you. Can you all still hear me okay? 23% of family members giving care for 5 years or more rate their own health as fair or poor. Essential oils are such a hot topic now because so many people are interested in improving their health. Caregiving is a very important job. It doesn't matter if you're caring for a new baby, a child on the spectrum, someone with cancer or another chronic disease, or someone with dementia. Caregiving is going to affect you. Who's feeling that? Let me know in the chat box now. Stress is, of course, a huge part of caregiving. From the responsibility for another person, to the money that may not always be there for the needs that arise or the pressure to juggle work and caregiving. Anyone here experiencing money issues? To the various unknowns. Stress brings a lot of unknowns. And also the moods of caregiving that are up and down throughout. How have your moods been while caregiving? Let me know with a quick comment. A 2003 study in the month of June by doctors Janice and Ron Glaser have found that caregiving for someone with dementia will reduce immunity for up to 3 years after their caregiving ends. That means they can easily develop a chronic illness themselves. Essential oils can support people well to better take care of themselves and minimize the effects of caregiving. As for my story, I cared for my mother-in-law who had Alzheimer's for 7.5 years in our home. There were many challenges with the stress of caregiving, sleep issues, and feeling achy so often. I had many moments of needing positivity and encouragement and needing to put her needs above mine. Many days I felt worn down from the repetitive questions. I needed to get to work and function well the next day and then come home to repeat it all again. Who has felt those emotions? Who is dealing with it now? Is that you? Stress will decrease memory and problem solving. The frontal lobe needs sleep to access memory, control speech, and resolve problems. Stress will affect your job and daily life. The joy you feel. Who here is dealing with stress? Write the word stress in bold letters if that applies to you, or write out, no, not me. Stress and lack of sleep will cause mental distress, the real negative result of any stressors. Stress will raise your cortisol levels and cause the body to develop more discomfort as a result. Cortisol is linked with all kinds of negative effects if it's produced too much and too often. How is your comfort level? Write the word aching if you are. You can even get more infections because of the stress of caregiving. Again, cortisol seems to be at play with this too. Who has gotten more colds, sore throats, and GI bugs while caregiving? Write the word me in bold if that is the case. According to the American Diabetes Association, long-term stress can cause long-term high blood glucose levels. Neither fight nor flight is any help when the enemy is your own mind. There are a number of great essential oils that will support people nicely. Vetiver is a sedative. Claricalm is a super blend for women's hormonal and mood issues. doTERRA has taken the guesswork out of the oils by mixing the ideal oils for optimal therapeutic benefits. Frankincense is a great calming oil, especially for worrying or feeling overwhelmed. Serenity is the chief calming oil blend. Lavender will ease stress and aid sleep. Wild orange is wonderful for decreasing fears and uplifting mood. Past tense is the superb oil blend for head and neck discomfort. Geranium reduces nervousness, worry, and balances hormones. People who get less sleep than they need will often have weight changes. They may eat more or less to cope with their stress. Stress can cause us to want to fill ourselves up or deny ourselves what we need. Write down, guilty as charged, or innocent of all weight changes. I know of many times I ate emotionally and then felt worse for it afterwards. Anyone else experience that? It is easy to overdrink, smoke, or use prescriptions or street drugs to escape for a while. However, do they really get us what we need or want? Focus is diminished when we are under stress or sleep deprived. Having too many stressors makes it hard to concentrate and makes us less effective. Anyone have trouble focusing? Write down, yes, or not me. When we are overstressed or getting too little restful sleep, we may take too many sick days from work or show up distracted. This can actually then add to our stress. Apply to you? Write down Y for yes or N for no to work problems. Now, conducted in the first quarter of 2014 with a statistically representative sample of U.S. adults 18 years and older, a sample size of 1,061 people yields a confidence interval of 95% plus or minus 3%. The Better Sleep Council gives us these statistics from that study. 80% want another hour of sleep. 1/3 said an extra hour would be worth $100. 60% crave sleep more than sex. And 45% fall asleep outside of the home. Now, as far as what was my situation was, I often had, when I'd try to go to sleep, I often had a monkey mind. It was like little strange thoughts were swinging from the branches of the jungle back and forth. It didn't make any sense to me. My skin felt like it was crawling. I was completely restless. Who here is dealing with restlessness? You can write down me or not me. So why do we want sleep? All mammals and birds sleep, and most other animals do too. It's one of our most powerful biological urges. You can live longer without food than you can without sleep. Lost sleep creates neurological panic. So why do we need sleep? The pineal gland produces melatonin when the body's clock senses darkness via the optic nerve. Adenosine triphosphate builds up in the suprachiasmatic nucleus, which then sends a signal to the arousal centers of the brain to stop producing histamines and other chemicals that keep us alert. So, we need sleep for our tissues to repair themselves and for growth hormone to be released. We need that physical shutdown. We need to rejuvenate our bodies. And what do experts tell us? Well, they tell us to change our lifestyle, buy new pillows and mattresses, use drugs. So, what happens when we do that? Well, we wake up groggy, we have some side effects. Hey, listen, if it was so easy to change our lifestyle, we'd all be ripped and rich and satisfied. So, think about this. How much money have you spent in the last year trying to ensure healthy sleep? Write down an approximate figure. Now, as we start talking about essential oils, let's be clear that we're not talking about curing insomnia or healing anxiety. We're talking about supporting healthy sleep and effective caregiving. There's a big difference. Essential oils are natural aromatic compounds from plants. They're going to be either steam distilled or cold pressed. Essential oils are pure and safe. Of all the essential oils out there, most are synthetic, created in labs. That's the black part of that circle graph. Then there are the food grade oils, generally regarded as safe. They're in the green pie wedge. That would be like your strawberry flavored gum, your peppermint gum, cinnamon gum, things like that. The therapeutic essential oils are what we see in the health food store for specific issues like cramps, hot flashes, moods, etc. Now, none of these oils are regulated at all. The smallest category of essential oils on the pie chart are the orange wedge, the very skinny wedge, and those are the CPTG oils. That means certified, pure, therapeutic grade, which doTERRA has a patented multi-step testing process to assure that there are no additives, pesticides, herbicides, or diluents in any bottles. This is actually a higher standard than organic. Smells trigger memories as well as provide pleasure. They can lock in behaviors we wish to turn into habits. Various essential oils will affect our emotions, behaviors, and have many other effects on our bodies and minds. I know that each evening when I turn on my diffuser with serenity oil in it for the night, it signals me to sleep restfully. Viruses can enter the cell membrane. Bacteria cannot. Essential oils can also get into the cells and affect anything in there. doTERRA seeks the best possible growing environment for the source of their essential oils, dealing with growers directly, helping them organize for more effective business processes, allowing them to get better pay, and ensure the purity of the oils chemically. They do not batch their sources so that what is grown is the purest of all. This is all confirmed with their third-party lab testing for safety, purity, and potency. There are many oils that can positively affect sleep. When an oil doesn't give you the benefits you seek, there are others that likely will. We are all chemically unique. Who wants better sleep? Write me or write down, it's not an issue for me. Each of these oils has been shown over and over the power they have for sleep. Things like balance, breathe, digestion, frankincense, lavender, Roman chamomile, sandalwood, serenity, vetiver, ylang ylang. Now, you want to sleep? Here is an excellent protocol that works wonders. So 90 minutes before you go to bed, apply some lavender. You can put it right on your skin, put it on the bottom of your feet, on your heart, on the back of your neck. Then 30 minutes before bed, you're going to use the Serenity oil. It is a wonderful, calming blend, perfect to help sleep and also during your hectic, stressful days. And finally, once you lay down, apply the vetiver. It is super for really getting that depth of relaxation and sedating the nervous system. For me, using this protocol kicks me out in about a minute, so I rely on it for those nights I have just too much going on. How often do you ache? Is that an issue for you as it is for so many caregivers? Post a why if you carry the weight of caregiving, even if only figuratively. We often are bending, stretching, and lifting much more than we are aware of until it stops us in our tracks. Peppermint will ease discomfort, cool the area, and calm spasms. Deep Blue is the oil blend of choice for muscle and joint discomfort. It is a toxin-free substitute for many topical ointments and creams. It will reduce discomfort and help decrease swelling that leads to it. The Deep Blue Rub is the very convenient cream for applying before and after any physical work to diminish the effects of caregiving. The Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex is a supplement that can be used for occasional discomfort or ongoing for long-lasting benefits to support muscle and joint comfort and function. Would feeling less achy help you? As we talk about essential oils for supporting healthy caregiving, we need to mention energy, which caregivers are often short of. Essential oils are a way to increase energy naturally, easily, and safely. Peppermint is awesome for increasing alertness. My two favorite ways to use it are to put a drop in a tall glass of water or to smear it under my nose to perk me up without the negatives of caffeine. The Lifelong Vitality trio of essential vitamins and minerals will give you everything you need on a daily basis to supplement what we can't get from foods. Because honestly, we often don't choose to eat those foods that we need so much. Transportation and storage can diminish quality, and quite often we're too busy to eat a well-balanced and varied diet that's so important to get our nutrients. The Z-omegas are our essential fatty acids, which are our super antioxidants to decrease inflammation. The CRS complex feeds each cell with the energy creating necessities which will boost our energy levels. Honestly, this supplement pack is the big thing that helped me most after my stroke and gave me back to my family and the world. In fact, out of all the products doTERRA produces, this is the one I will never be without, even considering how much I love my peppermint oil. The Lifelong Vitality Pack helped my sleep become restful for the first time ever, and I have not hit my snooze button since the first 2 weeks I began using them over 2 years ago. It took away a lot of my aches and inflammation. It gave me the energy back that I can now take for granted. And my moods, thinking, and memory are much better too. Mito 2 Max is an all-natural, non-caffeine supplement which gives us more energy without the rebound highs and lows of caffeine or other risky substances. Wild orange essential oil is a mood uplifter and a boost to our energy. In fact, it combines beautifully with peppermint to increase our focus too, a wonderful daily bonus. So now that we have touched on the core of what caregivers are dealing with and how these oils can help, what are you thinking? Can some of these things help you to be healthier as you are helping the people you care so much about? What if these oil products help you as much as they helped me? Is it worth a try? There are many ways to get these oils into your home and get the benefits. You can buy at retail, which will cost you more than you need to spend. There are standard enrollment kits to get a wholesale account to save you 25%. However, I have created special kits for you today. The Healthy Stress Basic Kit is one basic kit to get you started without the obligation of the wholesale account. Do you think these might help you? The cost of this kit, which includes the past tense, lavender, and balance oils, can help with reducing discomfort, better sleep, and feeling more grounded. At $79.34 plus shipping and handling, this is a great introductory kit, and it will let you try essential oils to see how they work. Now, if you're really ready to tackle your wellness as well as stress, then this kit is a good stepping stone. Here you will receive a month's supply of the lifelong supplements, the calming blend, which is our serenity oil, the past tense, and the lavender, and a wholesale account. That will mean you'll get 25% off every purchase for a year. This Healthy Stress Wellness Kit will allow you to save $50.67 off these products alone. So it will total for you $184 plus shipping and handling. Now, for really serious caregivers who know now is the time to truly help themselves, this kit is the ultimate stress and wellness kit. You get a month's supply of the Lifelong Vitality Trio, a large tube of the Deep Blue Rub, lavender, serenity, balance, peppermint oils, and your wholesale membership fee. With a savings of $67.75 over retail, this kit is a super start to healthier caregiving. And for either wellness kit, I will give you a free reference card on many health issues and which oils support them. And I have an extra bonus. For the first 5 people to order the Ultimate Stress and Wellness Kit, I will add a free bottle of Breathe Essential Oil, which is awesome for any respiratory issue. It helps with sleep and is great when you feel seasonal threats. It can even help snoring. Remember, I only have 5 to give away, so get your forms filled out quickly. In closing, I want to remind you to request your free bottle of wild orange oil now. Thanks again for watching this webinar and learning so much about the natural support for caregivers.